Jeff McNeil, the Houston Herald, joined by Coach Barry Wheeler. And, Coach, you had a tough opponent tonight. What are your thoughts on how your girls played?
Well, I'm really proud of them, Jeff. Those guys, Liberty, they're probably the best team in the state. That's definitely in Class 2. And, I just want us to go out there and just show a good character out there, play hard, be teammates, and things like that. And if we can score points, great. If we can't, that's okay too. I just wanted to it was really more about a character than it was winning tonight. And they showed great character, so I'm real proud of them.
I know it's always tough to say goodbye to players. You've got a group of 5 seniors that you have up here tonight. What did you say to that group after tonight's match?
I said, see you later. No, I didn't. Real proud of these guys. I mean, this is the 3rd, 4th time I've come in, as the new coach for the first year, and this is probably the most welcomed I've felt and every time I've been in a place. They're extremely open arms, welcome right in, willing to do whatever I needed to do, willing to laugh at my dumb jokes, like I said last.
Last night's joke wasn't too bad. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to use that in my story.
There you go. And so just a great bunch of kids, high quality kids, high character. Parents should really be proud of these guys. I mean, what they achieved on the floor was great this year, but what they're doing in the classroom and off the floor, it's even greater. So I'm really proud of these guys.
We'll ask one more question and we'll get to the girls. Your thoughts on this season as a whole and how it played out?
I thought it was very successful. My goal is hope to try to stay, under 10 losses for a season, and we had opportunities in there. Some of the conference games in there, we'd go 3 and lose in 3. So there were some opportunities we had. We just didn't let them slip by. But as you look at the season on a whole, how well these girls have played over the span of the season, how much we've improved. This teamness that they showed day in and day out. I mean, I think hopefully we're on our way up to being the old Houston that we used to be with Coach James and those guys. And so I'm really proud of that. I think they laid a great foundation for the teams that come in behind. We got to let girls excited for volleyball. They're wanting to play club, and they're wanting the younger kids. And, hey, when can we play again? When can we play again? And when you hear that after the end of the season, you just got to smile because that's awesome. You got kids who want to keep playing as opposed to going, oh, my, I'm close to that, it's through. They're going like, it's through. I want to keep playing. So I'm really happy with these guys. They're a great bunch of kids.
Great. Well, let's get some of those seniors, coaches. We'll see who we pass it off to first. Who's going to be first?
Sammy's first. Number 8.
You guys over there acting like you're scared of the mic. Sammy Garrett, one of 5 seniors for the Lady Tigers. And Sammy, talk about this season, your last one with the program and having a new coach. Just talk about how you felt it went.
We went into the season, didn't know really what to expect from a new coach, but overall I was so happy. He came in and changed us pretty much and went in with a positive attitude, and I feel like it went really well, and I'm really glad it was my last season.
Talk about tonight's challenge. Mountain View's a very good team, obviously defending state champion and ranked number 1. How'd you feel like you guys did tonight?
I feel like we came out and hustled after every ball and really tried the whole time. I'm really proud of how we went out.
Okay, thanks, Sammy. Let's pass it on to a teammate. We'll see who's up next. All right, Cameron Sheets is going to be next. Hey, Cameron.
Hi.
Well, you just played your last match in your career at Houston High School. Have you thought about what that means to you to have your career come to an end?
It's definitely been hard, but I couldn't have asked for a better group of teammates to do it with. So I'm pretty happy with the season as a whole. I think we really turned it around and had fun playing again together. So.
You guys had a really tough opponent tonight, and the defending state champions, number 1 ranked in the state. How'd you feel like you guys did?
I thought we actually played pretty well against them. We played them before in the season, and we've definitely improved since then.
What are your thoughts about, coming to your senior year, so you have to adjust to a new coach and new philosophies and everything? Talk about that and how you felt like that adjustment went and ultimately how the season went.
I thought the adjustment went pretty well for us as a team, and it was a little bit hard at first, but I think Coach Wheeler's done really well here, and yeah.
All right, thanks, Cameron. We'll pass it on to somebody else. We'll see who is next. Sarah Kelly will be next.
I can figure out the headset.
It's really difficult, Sarah. It goes over your ears. You ever seen one of those things?
I have now.
Sarah Kelly, another senior for the Houston Lady Tigers. Sarah, talk about what this group of seniors means to you. There's 5 of you, and you guys seem like you're a pretty tight group and pretty good friends, and I'm sure that means a lot when it means stepping out into the court and playing together.
Yeah. I couldn't have asked for anybody else to play with. We've been together since 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember when Caitlin moved here. We're really weird and crazy. I'm glad that I have them.
Well, your career, all your teammates' careers as seniors came to an end tonight. As you reflect on your career, what are you going to remember most about your playing days as a Lady Tiger, on the volleyball end anyway? We still got basketball, but on the volleyball court, what are your just thoughts about your career as a whole?
This last year was definitely my favorite. I think we were more of a team this year, and just not a team, but like a family. We left it all out there on the court every game, and I couldn't be prouder.
I know that one goal probably for your group was to lay a foundation for moving forward. Just talk about that and what you guys wanted to accomplish this year, and just your thoughts on how this season went.
We really wanted to focus on everyone coming together as a family, like all the time, during school, during practice, everything. We wanted to make sure that everybody knew that you need to give your 100% all the time, no matter if you're sick or anything, give everything you've got, and just be there for each other and support each other, and I think we got that down.
Okay, great. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks.
We'll hand it off to the next person. Caitlin Martinez with us now. You made the transfer from headphones a lot smoother than your friend Sarah did. She acted like she'd never seen those before. Well, Caitlin, talk about the match tonight. Obviously, you guys faced a very tough opponent and the defending state champions. How'd you feel like you guys did? I know Coach said that you felt like you really fought hard tonight.
We did. We didn't really let balls hit the floor, so that was good because we've been working on that all season, and we were aggressive with our swings and we put up good blocks.
Well, I know it's only been a few minutes since your season or your career has come to a conclusion, but as you reflect on your playing days with the Lady Tigers, what stands out most about what you've done?
Okay, I'm going to try not to cry.
Okay.
We've come really far. We've been closer than we ever have before in the previous years this year. Previous years we've kind of bickered back and forth, and this year we kind of focused on becoming a team and working together, and how you can't do it without your teammates. You can't get a kill if you don't have a set or a pass that gets you there, so you have to have your teammates and you have to back them up no matter what.
Talk about the bond that you 5 seniors have. I mean, you guys are a pretty tight-knit group, aren't you?
Yes. We've played together since 7th grade, and we've grown. Like, some of us play club ball together, and since that we've always been close, and we always have each other's backs on and off the court.
All right. Okay, Caitlin. Appreciate you joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll pass it off to Krista Scott, one last senior.
The best senior.
Save the best for last. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Well, Krista, talk about the camaraderie that you seniors have. I mean, it seems like that you guys are a pretty close group, and I know that means a lot when it comes to stepping on the court and having to do things together, but it seems like that really carries you guys.
Well, on and off the court, we both know that we have each other's backs and that we're always going to be there for you. So, like, on the court, if someone misses a swing, we always have their covering. And then off the court, if someone needs a hand, we're always there to help them.
Talk about the transition you guys had this year. You're coming into your final year, and you're going to get a new coach, new philosophies, new everything. So talk about that transition and how you felt things went under Coach Wheeler.
Well, every coach teaches us something new, so having a new coach shows us a different aspect of things. But he taught us new things, he taught us old things, but it went pretty smoothly. It was a pretty great year. I think this year was probably our best year, my whole high school career.
Well, I've asked several of your senior teammates, and I'll ask you, I know your career just concluded on the volleyball court, but as you reflect on being a Lady Tiger the past 4 years on the volleyball end, what stands out in your mind? I mean, what are you going to take from you as being the most special of your career in volleyball?
That's a hard question.
I mean, when you think about, do you think about matches, or do you think about the things that happen away from the court? I mean, you know, what are the most special moments for you?
I think the special moments are the times that we spend together on and off the court just as a team, being a team, and like there's no arguments between any people. We're always positive, and we're like sisters to each other. So thinking back on the team, I think of how close we were.
Well, that's one more question. We'll wrap this up. Tell me about Coach Wheeler. He seems like a different type of personality, and what's it like to play for him, and how would you describe him for someone that has never been around him?
On the first day of practice, we warmed up to the Cupid Shuffle, so we were all pretty in awe of how the season was going to begin. But as we began, we did different drills and we done different things than what we were normally used to, so it was really weird. But then as we went on, he always told us weird jokes, and he always told us of his past people and brought in his rings, told us how great he's been, and he always gave us positivity of how great we were going to be. He always kept pushing us, telling us we were going to be great.
Great. Okay. Excellent. Thanks, Krista.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys joining us. Thanks for all the seniors for being here tonight as they wrap up their careers and everything that they were able to do. Appreciate it, Coach Wheeler. Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming joining us. Well, that's going to do it here from Cabot High School. The Houston Lady Tigers season ends with a 25-11 loss to the defending state champions, top seed, and #1 state ranked Mountain View Liberty Lady Eagles. On behalf